Good morning. Happy day 13 of Vlogmas. Happy December 13th. I just got back home from getting my nails done. Went and got those done this morning. Just wanted like a deep red wine color with just a touch of glitter. So that was nice. They needed redone very badly. They had grown out a lot. I've had questions lately on what I've been getting done to my nails, so I've just been getting, it's just a gel polish. These are my natural nails. I don't like to do any kind of a dip or acrylic or anything like that. These are just natural, and I do a gel polish, and it lasts about 3 weeks. I go every 3 weeks. I could probably stretch it a bit, but they start to grow out. My nails grow pretty quick, so I go every 3 weeks to get the polish taken off and get new polish put on. But yes, that's what I've been doing. I've been going to Bella Nail Bar here in Centerville, and I love it. I go to Michaela there, and she is just the cutest, sweetest little thing. So yeah, it's been nice. It's been kind of my like self-care thing, is to go and let somebody else do my nails. And they always look so nice and last so long. So I just poured myself a cup of coffee, which is hot still, and I can't tell you how nice that is. So you might have noticed in the coffee pouring this morning, maybe if you pay a lot of attention to previous ones too, that I got a new coffee pot. Eric ran out and got it last night. I did some research, decided which one I wanted, and he ran out and picked it up for me yesterday from Kohl's. So there was no huge issue with the coffee pot that we had. I was having a couple of issues with it as far as like I always had grounds in my coffee, and no matter what I did, I always still had grounds in my pot of coffee. Like, it didn't matter what I did. We did all sorts of things to try to troubleshoot and fix it, and I still always had grounds in my coffee. That wasn't a huge deal. It was always just the very bottom of the last cup there would be some, and it was fine. I dealt with it. But then I was also having the issue now that I'm home all the time. It takes me a while sometimes to drink a pot of coffee. Like this morning, I had a cup this morning, and that was it. And I still have, you know, probably like almost 2 cups to go of the pot that I made this morning. And it's always cold by the time I go to drink the rest of it. The auto shut off doesn't last long enough for like the time of period it can take me to finish all the coffee I make in the morning. I could have done, you know, I could have made some and then made more later or whatever, but I like it just to stay warm so it's there when I can grab it whenever I want. When I was going into the office, I would just put it in a thermos to go travel type mug, and that would keep it warm all morning. So that was fine then, but now that I'm home all the time, I would just prefer it to be warm in the coffee pot and ready for me, because I don't want to have to drink it out of a travel mug. I like my mugs. You guys probably can tell that by now that I like mugs. So I prefer to drink it out of this. So I did lots of research. We used to have a coffee pot that you could turn the warmer plate back on once the auto shut off kicked off. And that was nice, but I didn't want that same coffee pot again. So I ended up going with a bun. That's what my grandma always had. I think she has a Keurig now, but she always had a bun, always talked about how good it was. So I found one. They had it in stock at Kohl's that has the separate on and off switch for the warmer. So there's no auto shut off, so you just got to remember to turn it off. But my coffee's still so nice and warm this morning, and I told Eric it tasted even better this morning than it usually does. So I don't know if it's something about the way that they, you know, that brews it. I don't know. I thought it tasted better this morning, so. Tastes really good. So yeah, I got a new coffee pot. That's all the excitement going on around here. Got my nails done. Now I'm going to edit a video and work on Advent socks. I haven't touched them today, so I'm going to work a bit on those, get this video edited. We'll see what we get up to the rest of the day. It's Tuesday, which means date night tonight. Very excited about that. So I will check in with y'all later after I get some work done. All right, I'm sitting down, got my iPad to watch some Vlogmas, cozy knitter socks to work on, and my favorite kind of lunch. So it is, I call it a snack plate. I've got some grapes, turkey, crackers, and cheese. It's my favorite kind of lunch. So I'm gonna eat some lunch, and then I think I'm gonna work on my Yarn Ink Adventurous wrap. I think there's quite a bit of knitting that needs done today, and I still need to finish up yesterday's knitting. So I will show you guys that when I pull it out, because I'm absolutely in love with it. Just ran and my new house shoes came. I needed some new ones desperately, so I got these on LL Bean and they are so comfy. My scrappy stripy socks. My slippers that I feel like I hadn't had them that long, but I got them at Target and they just were so worn down. The soles of them were, and we have tile and hardwood in everywhere but in the basement, so it was not very comfortable to walk around on those floors all day with this house shoes that had no support in the bottom of them any longer. I am working on my adventurous wrap. Let me set you down here and I'll show you. I thought that I was ready to start on today, but I think I've made a mistake somewhere along the way. I'm glad I double checked my stitch count because I still have 2 more rows to go. Well, actually 3 more to get to the stitch count that I need for the end of this section. So I'm not sure. I feel like I don't know. I feel like I made a mistake somewhere, but it's fine. As long as I end up with the right amount of stitches, I'm not concerned about if I did 1 more row of a certain color or something. It's fine. It's still beautiful, even if there is a mistake somewhere along the way there. I love this fade. I can't wait to see where we are going next after we add in today's mini. Oh. I kind of feel like there's a lot of brown in this though. We've already been to the browns. That's what we started with. So I'm hoping we're not like fading back to a brown. I don't know. It's kind of a brown color though in here for today. So we will see where it goes. But I'm loving it so far. So glad that I checked my stitch count. I haven't been doing that. It gives the stitches for the end of every row, and I haven't been doing that. But somewhere along the way, probably what I did is I didn't do enough rows of a certain color somewhere. It's fine. I am not ripping anything out to try to find it. No one looking at that will ever know that I did 1 less row of something along the way. It's fine. All right, I'm gonna work on this. I don't have very much longer. What time is it? 2:35. Yeah, I've got like 15 minutes till I have to go get Austin and run him to the sporting goods store. He needs to pick up something from there. So we are going to head there and then come back home, and then Eric and I will probably go out for date night.